Hi, my name is Maxwell Davis, and this is my presentation. Motivation is a motivating force, stimulus, or influence, a process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal-oriented behaviors. It's an important component in doing everyday tasks and gives us the reasons to do just about everything. Motivation belongs to the Gestalt psychology school of thought. Gestalt psychology is a school of thought that looks at the human mind and behavior more generally. When trying to think of the world around us, Gestalt psychology tells us that we do not think about things simply, but through a larger lens that includes a large variable amount of things. You can think of motivation through this because motivation involves how one thing leads to another and how you want into wanting another thing, creating a complex system of thinking in one decision. Motivation is incredibly important to learning because it allows people, especially me, to have a reason to do some things, especially work in class. Without it, I would likely not take action in situations that would need me to. As well as the fact that motivation is incredibly important to help me do things to reach my goals. I do not think I could even be here without it. One interesting component to motivation is self-efficacy, also known as your belief in your ability to carry out the actions needed to do the action you want to do. Self-efficacy can heavily affect your ability to do things, as it has a direct connection to motivation. If you do not think you have the ability to do something, you are much less likely to do it. Self-efficacy is highly affected by your environment and how you were raised. It also has quite a connection to confidence and emotion. If you're not feeling good, if you're feeling sad, it's likely that your self-efficacy will be affected by this. Self-efficacy was a topic in psychology made important by current Stanford professor Albert Bandura in his paper Self-Efficacy Toward a Unifying Theory of Behavioral Change, published in 1977. Since then, the psychology world has been paying more and more attention to the topic as it has become much more relevant in today's world. Self-efficacy is really important because if you do not believe you can do something, you likely won't do it. You won't find motivation. I have some first-hand experience with this, and I can say it's devastating. It is extremely important in learning environments because not having it means being constantly at odds with yourself, being stressed out with your own ability to do things. Self-efficacy can have a large effect on people with learning disorders who might already believe that they have less ability to do those things. This says nothing of their actual ability, but is an unfortunate effect of how people think when they are like this. People with low self-efficacy may have a hard time getting a better opinion of themselves and fall into an unfortunate hole that is lack of self-confidence. If a person's self-efficacy reaches this low, they can turtle themselves in and unfortunately just stick to the things that they know. Unfortunately, this can sometimes affect people with learning disorders in an inordinate amount because of the larger hill that they have to climb to do things. But if they have a supporting environment telling them that they can do it, their self-efficacy will likely improve, and they'll find much better motivation to do what needs to be done. So, stay confident and think about your self-efficacy, and you'll always do better in class. You'll find the reasons to do what you need to do.